Hello, it's Vika. So I am finally recording a voiceover for my painting process since I know that some of you were interested in it. And it's my first time doing it, so please be gentle with me. Okay, so my Kai painting, I was watching the other day a fan made music video for the neighborhoods with clips of the movie Buffalo 66, and I really liked a scene in a bathtub, so I decided to make it into a fan art. I took a screenshot and drew a sketch and started filling it in with color. I wanted to do a painting study, which, if you don't know what it is, it's when you try to mimic the photo, the reference, exactly how it is. That's why I try not to take the colors directly from the reference. Instead, I tried to find all the colors on the palette myself. If you didn't already do a painting study, I highly recommend you to, if you want to speed up the process of understanding colors, how they work around each other, because a blue next to a green is a different blue than a blue next to orange. Well, I try not to zoom too much. Normally I'm working on a big zoom and I keep on zooming in and out to keep the painting in track. It's important to remember that something that looks good up close can look bad from afar, so it's important to get that perspective when you're painting. And another thing is that I usually paint a whole painting, especially if I'm doing painting studies, on one layer. I am not drawing different things on different layers because I just get lost in them, and I like to have it all in one place because it's easier for me to paint something over or correct something. I use another layers only when I'm not really sure about the outcome. Well, and I slowly build the shades. When you're painting, try not to jump into very dark or very light colors right away. Basically, it's better to avoid these colors if you are trying to paint realistically. Like in real life, all the black objects reflect light, so it's hard to find such color in nature. And with pure whites, it's usually better to tone it down or put a minimal amount of it on your painting. And when you're on the stage of finishing the painting, then it's time for you to decide whether a very, very dark color will match the painting or if the very, very light color will match the painting. For the wall, I created a separate layer to paint the grid in lighter color, and then on a clipping mask I colored it according to where the light was. I had to remember that I am not painting the other person, so automatically I had to adjust the lighting to my painting. And the other thing is that once you're doing a painting study, you don't just paint whatever there is. You try to understand why exactly there is a light reflecting on the top edge of tiles, and it is because the source of light is above the bathtub on the left side. When I was done with the wall, I noticed that Kai was way too dark for the whole scene. He really didn't look like he was a part of it, so I just added to his skin a little bit more of highlight. And before closing the document, I took notes I already know I needed to fix. I don't do that often, but I find it really useful when I have to close the painting before I am done with it. Thanks to that, on the next day, when I open the document, I can already see and know what to fix. On the next day, I adjust the colors more to my liking, and I also go on a full zoom through the whole painting to check if all the details are in place, basically if everything's alright with it. So this is a finished painting. Thank you everyone for watching and listening to my rambling. I hope that you, I don't know, that this was somehow helpful for you. And let me know if you want me to make more of videos like this. And if you do, then please let me know what exactly you would like to know from me. Okay, so see you, hear you next time.